Hello out there, all my Lambda family and friends. I'm back with another video edition of my midweek progress report at Lambda School. So today I thought I'd do something different because, I'm involved in a lot of different inner development things, powerful notions. They would call them philosophies, but they're not. Actually proven methods of your success as an individual. So basically what it is you're going to correspond with yourself in the future. And when you get to that point, yourself will look back at the material and see if those things have transpired, which is a huge plus because then we know that this works. Or if you have fallen short, which is even a huger plus because now we can understand a lot of things about ourselves and work to correct them. The only thing is this is a long-term commitment. You see what I mean? You have to do this at least for a minimum of a year. So in October 2020, I would be looking at this video again, as will you, and we will see where I'm at. That's also that's the motivating part. That's the part that gets you to the finish line. I know it's a lot to go into. I don't have a lot of time to explain it, but it's a lot of things. Basically, it's just thought manifestation. Study that, you get where this is going. So, how are you? Speaking to myself in October 2020. Well, the good news is we finished Lambda School, and the bad news is we finished Lambda School because now we're gonna miss all those friends and acquaintances we made. We got a really huge network, man. I mean, our network on LinkedIn has never been more powerful. We got a lot of first-class connections with a lot of heavy people in product design. And guess what? We got a job. When I got the offer and the salary, I'm not gonna lie, I was caught up with so much emotion. Oh my goodness. $80,000 a year. $80,000 a year. Just to start. I was like, wow, bro. Full time. Stable company. It's in Canada though. They're one of the leading UX companies in Canada. And guess what? We get to work remotely. We could have got more money from other offers, but we wanted to work remotely. We even had one offer come back and they were like unlimited PTO. But we were like, no, we want to work remotely. So we want to solely work remotely. And they've allowed us to do that. We only have to fly in every quarter, once a week, to be in the office. And then annually they have a retreat. But otherwise, that's it. We're officially an expat, man. So if you're watching this right now, we're probably in Bali or Amsterdam. And if we're in Bali, we're on our way to Brazil for the next couple of months. And if we're in Amsterdam, we're probably going to hunker down here in Amsterdam for the next 6 months. So that's great, man. Like, we've been abroad ever since June 2020. And we got out of Lambda School. Actually, we kind of been abroad longer than that because in February 2020, we actually started our traveling. But you get the idea. So, we got a bunch of offers. We took the one that gave us what we really wanted, which was to work remotely. We got a great salary. We're loving it. And everything's going well, man. We're not actually doing designing as far as like, sketching or none of that stuff. What we do is we are part of the research sub part of the design team. So it's a design team the rock stars that are actually doing the stuff, and that's because, you know, the synergy that they already have. They've been working on this for like 2 years now. And then we are part of the research part. So we don't get the keys to the Corvette yet, but we get to keep it polished and waxed, which is just as good. So right now we're doing the research. All the research, we handle that. All the research. It's a lot of research. But everything that we were doing, assumption exercises, journey mapping, affinity map, all that stuff we learned at Lambda. We're doing all of it. And it's a lot of data, man. It's a lot of data to go through. They actually were very, very behind on research. So they needed, you know, someone. They couldn't find no one. Nobody likes to do research. So me, I like to write, so this comes in handy. I also have a rational mind. That's what they liked about me. And I also have these, they call them what's the word I want to use? It's like I look at the data and I write, and as I'm writing, I come up with these inspirations. And they really get a kick out of that. You know, they really get a kick out of that because they're like, even though it doesn't change what they've already got laid out, it does explain other things to them that they didn't think about. So they like that I can bring that to the team. So that's good, you know. So that's what I'm doing right now, research. I'm still working on my side projects though. So anytime I want, I just pick up my book and I sketch out stuff. I do a lot of redesigning of the exterior, the face of what something looks like. We came out of Lambda with a very good portfolio. We had our one project from Build Week 1 that we worked on throughout, which is Dev Desk Q. We got a second project we're still working on. And we had this other project that we did on the side, which is about the local bus app where we live, which is the redesign of the exterior. So that means we're not changing any functions. We're just giving it a pleasant appearance, an interesting appearance. Maybe I add a function or two. But to be realistic, you know, apps and case studies and all that take a good amount of time to complete. So yeah, you are not going to have your portfolio with the full app because it's just a lot to do. You can have your portfolio with a full app, but it wouldn't be based on any of the foundation things that you've learned. It would just be you making the decisions like, I want this here, and I want this here, and I want this here, and that's fine. But when you're in that interview and they're looking at it, they're going to want you to explain everything, like A to Z. And of course, if you just have your own perspective, then they're like, well, this person doesn't know anything about research, or they don't want to do any research. So, okay, we'll give you a call back if we just want someone who's going to come up with different things all day without any data. So this is very data driven. It's like chess. A move is not made without understanding why the move is made and how the move overall is going to help achieve supremacy. So yeah, I love research. I actually wanted to specialize in research, so that's not bad. But you know, I'll probably get some time to get on a design team, preferably, you know, remotely. But that's the thing too. Being on a design team, many of the jobs, as you know, early as I am, require me to actually be in the office somewhere. So that's not what I wanted to do. But I got the salary. I doubled my salary. I think 2019 I made $45,000 a year. So now I'm up $35,000, literally less than a year. Doubled my salary, you know, increased my salary almost to by double, and we're having a time of our life, man. I mean, shoot, my bank account never looked so heavy, you know. I'm kind of jealous of it because it's bigger than me. But yeah, man. So when you look at this video, you know, be proud of yourself. Think about the times you had and the better times to come. And I wish everyone else well, and hang in there. And please feel free to send yourself a message in a bottle in the future. Alright, talk to you soon, my Lambda family and friends. Peace. 2 fingers.